Tonight's ninth race has a field of 6 lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's return to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Woodmere Ideal Art, Halmac Maximus, Little Leroy, Halmac Exclusive, Almost Jameson, First Glance, a half a dozen noses moving up to the starting gate here in the ninth. Top of the stretch. Ready for a start. Ralphin facing Woodmere Ideal Art, Halmac Maximus. Little Leroy leave out. Fourth into the turn is Halmac Exclusive, away fifth. That's Almost Amos. Then First Glance will trail as they arrive at the eighth pole, guarding the cones. Woodmere Ideal Art for Kyle Mason on the engine. Second is Little Leroy racing from third. That's Halmac Maximus. Fourth on the cones, that is Halmac Exclusive. Then in fifth, it's Almost Amos. And trailing the field, First Glance in sixth. Straight alignment on by the first quarter mile, and that is Woodmere Ideal Art, the fraction center, and he went 28 and 2 to open it up. Second is Little Leroy, then in third, that's Halmac Maximus. Fourth is Halmac Exclusive. On the move on the outside, fifth, First Glance underway. Now the trailer, Almost Amos. They arrive at the half mile, led by Woodmere Ideal Art. Racing second, Little Leroy on the outside, and first up third, Halmac Maximus underway. They were at the half, 59 and 2. They got a big time breather, this group, of just 31 seconds in the second quarter. Woodmere Ideal Art the leader. From the outside, Halmac Maximus now second. Third at the rail, Little Leroy. First Glance on the outside, fourth, fifth, Halmac Exclusive on the outside. Almost Amos. They go by three quarters, 3 in and 3 out, and the 3 quarters in the books in 1:28 and 3. A shade more than an eighth of a mile to come. Woodmere Ideal Art, Halmac Maximus right alongside now. Little Leroy third, First Glance fourth. In the home stretch now, Halmac Maximus now the leader. First Glance on the outside. Little Leroy up the rail. He might have got there on the end of it. It's picture time here in the ninth, and the time for the mile in 1:58.3.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's ninth race. We saw Woodmere Ideal Art use rail control tonight. 28-2, the half 59 and 2, the 3 quarters in 1:28 and 3. Here's the stretch drive. Little Leroy, you might know the night I wouldn't pick him. He'll get up the inside and get it all here tonight, as Little Leroy and Little Kenny Murphy are going to go to the winner's circle. Training double for Joe Baxter. Driving double for Kenny Murphy. They're going to the winner's circle. Halmac Maximus in there for second with the 6. First Glance third. It's 3-2-6. Unofficially here in the ninth, we're going to see Little Leroy and Kenny Murphy in the Woodmere Standardbreds winner's circle next.
There goes Little Leroy to the Woodmere Standardbreds winner's circle from the ninth race. Pacing gelding 4 by Source of Pride. Off the Art Major Dam. Corral Hanover. Home of Joe Baxter. Marion Stewart, Brian Ramsey, and the BMD Memorial Stable, bred by Eldred Nicholson. Trainer Joe Baxter has the double. Driver Kenny Murphy, he has the double. And Little Leroy stops the clock in 1:58.3. Little Leroy and the Murphy and Baxter doubles in the 9th.